gives you Magic Road at left wing, Flode at center, Ryan B at right wing, Randy Gaston's mom at left D. Cram Nodge, the streamer tonight at right D. Go ahead and turn me down there, buddy.
Damn.
And between the pipes for the Niagara Ice Dogs is Glimmy. Should be a very decent game. I mean, these guys have been going back and forth all series, obviously, because they're sitting in Game 7. Let's see. Game 1 went Ottawa's way 4-1. Game 2 went Niagara's way up 4-3. And then Ottawa absolutely ruining Niagara in Game 3, 13-1. That's ridiculous. Gets a little closer in Game 4, 2-1 Niagara. Then Niagara pushes and takes the lead at 3-2, 3-2, and then Niagara. Ottawa pushes the Game 7 that you were about to see, 4-1. Pretty close series, other than that one game that went Ottawa's way completely. Any thoughts there, Mo, on this series and how this series might end?
Yeah, this series is a great series. I've been following it all along because in the Ice Dog, I actually have two guys that I traded there. So I was following that up close from the beginning. It's Lgchl, which is not playing, and Turtle, Captain Turtle in nets, which both are not playing, but they've been having some pretty good series. And the Ottawa squad is the other Frenchy squad because we're the Big Como French squad, like everybody knows. But Ottawa's got a bunch of French guys too, so there's a connection there as well. So I'm very interested in seeing who's going to get through that series.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a great game. Any Game 7 can go either way. It's like any given Sunday in football. So this is very interesting. I don't think Ottawa wanted to be in this position, especially having to win 2 games back to back in order to take this series. I mean, you can't really call it an upset of a 4 seed versus a 5 seed, but honestly, you look at the points. The point differential, and it's a 10-point differential between the 4th and 5th seed. So, would you call this an upset if Niagara wins it?
I don't think so because I've been following Niagara for the past maybe 20 games of the season, and they've been hot. I mean, they've been under the radar a bit, but I do a lot of scoutings, secretly. You know, that's why we're so good. We scout everybody, and I've been scouting Niagara, and they're good. They got that new kid that's been coming like mid-season. It's Magic Road. He's playing tonight. He's a beast. I think he's the one that really got them going with the few trades they made with us. Because I didn't mind sending them some good players because we got some good stuff in return as well. So, yeah, they're good. So I wouldn't call that an upset, but I think the Ottawa's got a very good squad as well. So it's hard to say. I wouldn't call it an upset. No, I don't think so.
All right, so before we bring you guys this game, I kind of want to break down some of the other matchups around the league, and I apologize because as soon as I go to the CHL forum, it's going to play that stupid song. I'll try to pause it as... I mean, it's not stupid. I actually like the song. It's just, it's getting old.
Yeah.
So here we go. So now here are the not so surprising finishes here. I mean, North Bay absolutely handling Hamilton 4-0. 4-0. Not very surprising there. The Petes beating Oshawa 4-0. No surprise there. Now Kitchener and Mississauga going 6 games, or Kingston, not Kitchener, Kingston and Mississauga going 6 games, where Kingston taking that, no surprise there. And then the 4 and 5 seed, which is in the first matchup, you always want to watch the 4-5 seed games because they are the closest, the most evenly matched. That's how playoffs are set up. So obviously the Ottawa and Niagara we're about to bring you. Now going into the West, the Windsor Spitfire who held on to the number 1 seed in the OHL West, the very weak OHL West. We'll say that, right?
Yeah.
The very weak OHL West, they hold on to that number 1 seed, and they get matched up against the Flint Birds. And they have absolutely handled that series 4-0. No surprise. Kitchener, who could not win in regulation to take the first spot back, wins in overtime against the Spitfire in the last game of the season. They handled the London Knights 4-0. No surprise there. I think the biggest surprise in this series, and I know there's been a whole lot of overturned games and all that, is the Sarnia Sting versus the Lake Erie Otters. Going to Game 7 in that one as well. We'll try to keep you posted. That, to me, if Erie wins it, it is an upset. Is it not?
Yeah, but what about Valdor? I think that's a big upset.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there because that is the Cinderella story.
Yeah.
But right now, we're going to stick with the OHL West. Now Sudbury beating Owen Sound 4-2. Again, another 4-5 matchup. So tough to call either way.
Yep.
Now the Moose Bottoms. Okay, they take one game against the Prince Albert Raiders.
Yeah,
Which
they won a game, but
they won a game, didn't win the series, won the game. And I'm not 100% sure on what happened and why why Brandon Wheat Kings needed to play a Game 6. But that I have heard, not 100% sure, correct me if I'm wrong, that game is going to go to Game 7. Brandon Wheat Kings unable to close that series out.
It is going. I heard they used the same ECU twice, so that's why they're going they reversed that game and they're going for that Game 7. Yeah, there's been a lot of that little I would call it the lawyer's game, trying to see like who's gonna put which lineup, and I guess there's a lot of unexperienced GM, which I'm one myself, but I made sure that the way I do it, I just post my lineups before and then I don't mess with them. Because
Right.
it looks like GMs are just trying to fool the other GMs by trying to match up the lines and stuff, and they
Now
like trying to fool
I do
themselves.
have a little bit of inside information.
Okay.
Just last night, apparently, between last night and tonight. Now, one of the reasons why Mercy and Grace could not join me today is because there have been 25 complaints posted just last night.
Damn.
So, keeping the bogs busy. Reason why one of the big reasons why By Mercy and Grace has not been able to do live commentary with me this season. So the Lethbridge Hurricanes handling the Red Deer Rebels 4-1. The Pats, and a lot of overturned games here.
Yeah.
The Pats versus the Blades. We did bring a live game, the Pats versus the Blades, where the Blades beat the Pats, but that game was overturned. Not sure why. Not going to get into it. Pats win 4-2. Now, moving on to the other side of the WHL. It's the Kelowna versus the what was it? The Cougars.
Yeah, it was a
4-0. Kamloops beating the Oil Kings 4-1. The Giants beating Seattle 4-0.
Oh yeah.
And for some reason right now, the Winterhawks won 5-0 against the Americans. So that even after the cheaters because this is the cheater series, right? Even after the cheaters are gone, somehow they win 5-0, the Winterhawks. So moving on, and here we go to the Q. Okay.
Yep.
I know that the Ramparts ended up getting 2 forfeit wins over Drummondville, but no surprise, Drummondville wins 4-2.
If they would have waited before raising the flag there, they could have won those 4 games by forfeit because it was an illegal 18-player roster. So if they would have waited to play those 4 games, they would probably have won the series by a sweep. That's how crazy it is.
It's a shitty way to do it, but I mean, you gotta follow the rules, right? The Drakkar absolutely handling Sherbrooke 4-0. Sea Dogs beating the Olympiques 4-1. The Titans beating the poor Sagouines. Never been the same since the season I was the AGM. 4-0. Moncton beating the defending champion Armada 4-0.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm
pathetic
gonna
what's
skip.
happening
I'm
with
gonna skip
Brazil.
over this next one because we're gonna want to talk about it. So the Screaming Eagles beating the Tigres 4 games to 1, and the other game 7, the Rimouski Oceanic versus the Islanders. That's going into game 7 tonight. But the series we want to talk about is the upset of the first round.
Yep.
Is Valdor beats the Mooseheads 4 games to 2. Do you have any inside information on that? You sounded like you wanted to talk about it.
Well, the only thing I can say is that there was a lot of cape and cloak, I think they say in English, in that series about like
Cloak
trying to
and
find the
Dagger.
other team with illegal lineups and stuff like that. But I've watched some games, and I gotta say that Valdor was better than Halifax, and I think Halifax is the most overrated team in the league. So
The
I
number
always see
six
people always talking
seed
about
loses.
Halifax
The number six
because
seed loses to the number 11 seed, and none of these games were overturned. I'm looking at it. Valdor wins the first one 5-1, then wins the second one 6-5. Closer game, right? Halifax comes back, wins 7-2, then 6-1.
yep,
Then Valdor wins 5-4, and then wins 4-2 in game 6 with the Mooseheads unable to push a game 7. This is this could be the Cinderella story.
well they're playing
Unfortunately,
Drummondville now, so
unfortunately, exactly. Unfortunately for Valdor, they match up against Drummondville, which should be an interesting series to watch. Where Drummondville is the President's Cup winner of the CHL
yep.
and have been absolutely dominant all season. Can Valdor handle that?
I think it's gonna be like 4 or 5 games. I don't like. I've seen Valdor. They've been playing good. They've been playing better than the way we played them all year long. Maybe they had some new players or something like that. But I mean, Drummondville is just they're deep, man. They're deep.
Drummondville's
Even with us, we're worried about Drummondville. I
I
ain't
mean,
gonna lie.
Drummondville, they've got their roster fixed, and that was the only reason why they lost the first 2 games. So now that they have their roster fixed, I don't see them losing. I honestly think that Drummondville, unless some ungodly blow up happens where every one of them is on a plane and it all goes down, I honestly see them uncontested all the way through the queue,
Oof. I think we got something to say about that, but
all the
it's not
way
gonna
through the
happen.
queue, and I'm not sure if anybody in the league can match up against them.
Ooh, I don't know about that because they've been showing some weaknesses lately, and they're out. I think they're without Bone Crusher right now, and he's a big part of their team to balance those lines. So, I think they're beatable on a few lines if you play them good. You play them defensively, and the Sea Dogs are good. Like we're good defensively. There's Moncton that's very good. There's a few teams that I'm not saying that anybody's gonna beat Drummondville, but I say there could be somebody out there that could try to challenge them.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, you never really know until the series is at an end. Correct. I
Yep,
mean,
yep,
everybody was calling for North Bay last season to be the team to beat, and they were out round 1 last season. So you
yeah.
never
They
you never really know, do you?
Yep. And I've seen and maybe they didn't have their whole lineup and it was kind of a weird series against Quebec, but Quebec still brought them to overtime. So yeah, you sometimes there's some stuff happening in a team like us in the last 2 weeks. We had a lot of TC playing and stuff like that, and you don't know what exactly is going on. But sometimes the team is not at their full punch power. So you gotta worry about that sometimes too. See what's going on.
Right? No, no, I completely agree with you. Uh, let's see. Apparently, my voice is very loud, whereas yours is not. I'm going to try to
Oh.
turn myself down here. Um, other than that,
Those games are starting pretty soon. I see that the Islanders and Oceanic are in the lobby right now. I don't know about the Wheat King series. I can't see a Twitch feed right now, but I'll keep you guys posted on what's happening around the league.
all right. So as of right now, we're still waiting on this game to start. I know you guys are watching that while listening to our beautiful voices. You know what we should do? We should repeat everything. You should repeat everything I say in French.
I could do that. I don't mind. Let's do it. If you want to do it, I
For
don't
our
mind
French
doing it.
viewers, No,
Like I've been posting
that would
some
honestly become very annoying.
yeah, yeah. I've been posting some French articles lately, and Sebi 19 from Moncton has been translating them. But I want to try to get the French community a bit more involved in LG, and posting on chats and stuff like that. And we'll maybe have a Quebec team in the World Juniors or something like that. We don't we don't know, but like I'm doing a lot of French content right now to try to get everybody involved and get this site growing because I love how this thing is going and LG is great. Let's make it greater.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have a huge French following, and
Yeah.
it would suck to have that language barrier. Well, obviously it has been for a while. Uh, stop people from signing up.
Yeah, yeah, but it is. I know a lot of guys that are not on LG from some French guys, and they're like, yo, I don't know how to sign up. I don't know this because they just can't read English, and then they feel a bit like not confident about the language. But if we put some French content, they're gonna start like coming like slowly but surely, and yeah, let's do that. It's gonna be fun.
Might keep going. No, Wonger. I'm not going to keep talking about Moncton.
Moncton's good. I'm a bit worried about Moncton. I mean, I wouldn't want to like face them. I'll be honest, because they're good defensively, and that's those teams I fear the most is those defensive teams. And Moncton is solid crease
It's
fighters,
because you don't
beast.
see it a whole lot in the CHL. You don't see a whole
Yeah,
lot of defensive teams in the CHL. So when you come across a defensive team that can also score, it's really tough. You move up to the AHL and it's all about defense.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
If you don't have defense, you're not getting anywhere in the AHL. But in the CHL, it's a mixed bag. But if you come up against a defensive team that can also score, it's really tough to get past them. And that's exactly what Armada was.
yeah,
Last
exactly.
season's Armada
Last year.
was exactly the same. They were a very defensive team with great goaltending
Yeah,
who
and
could
Kingston as
score.
well. If you look at it.
Well, yeah, Kingston, awesome. Obviously, I mean, Audacity knows what he's doing. He's been at this for a little bit now, so he knows exactly what he's doing when building a team, and he built a defensive team as well. But you've got to also talk about the other teams there in the OHL East. I mean, the OHL East. Let's be honest. The West, whatever
Not
team
so
comes out of
much.
the West is in trouble.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
And
East is crazy.
that's coming from somebody who plays in the OHL West. You know, for the Kitchener Rangers. I mean, whoever
Yeah.
comes out of there is in trouble.
But I mean, the Kitchener Rangers, they have a chance. Like, I've been watching them play, and they got a system, and for sure they're strong in the other division. But I like Kitchener. I like Kitchener to win the division, and we'll see what happens from there.
I mean, hashtag rock hard D line, but um, I digress. This game is about to start. It is
Yeah,
about
it's
to get
about to start
underway.
the
We've got
lobby.
the Niagara Ice Dogs versus the Ottawa 67s. Game 7 coming at you live, and hopefully this goes off without a hitch. We've had a lot of lag out problems lately, so hopefully we don't run into that here. Got a lot of viewers tonight. Loving it, loving it. Thank you, Zeno, for posting this up.
I got the Rimouski game starting as well with the Islanders. So maybe I'll slack a bit on the name calling and stuff like that, but I'll keep you guys posted like for sure on what's going on in every game. Like if there's like goal line calls or disallowed goals and stuff like that, I'll keep you guys posted. No problem with that. And I got the Wheat Kings. I can't see the Wheat Kings games though, so I don't know if they're gonna do it.
Okay, I just got word. I have been sent down to the TC for the playoffs.
Oh,
Due to bashing the OHL West. So here we go. The face-off underway. Niagara Ice Dogs skating it in. Immediately lose it. And a quick penalty. Quick penalty from Niagara. That's not the way you want to start the Game 7 playoff game. Here we go. Ottawa take advantage? And that was just terrible. I got nothing to say about that. Ottawa skating it up, coming over the blue line, skating center, nice deke, backhand, way over the net. I don't know what the hell happened there. Here we go, face off out of the
I got a
zone.
bit of a delay on the game with you, but
If you're watching my stream, you will.
Yep.
If you're watching his stream, though, you won't.
Oh, there you go. Switch
Ah,
right now.
there you go.
I'll be back in a second. Thank you.
There we go. Face off in the zone, won by Niagara. Niagara's going to dump it out. They do. And Ottawa, nice forecheck. And is that another penalty? It is. Oh my goodness, Niagara. Niagara takes another penalty. It is 5-on-3
Five
early.
on, 5-on-3 start the game. That's no good. I'm gonna call a goal here from Ottawa.
Ooh, a nice cross crease try, but a nice save by Niagara. Gonna try for the cross crease again, but Niagara's defense is just there. And they draw a penalty, so now we're gonna have a 4-on-3. Very rare power play. 4-on-3. Here we go, face off in the zone. And won by Niagara, but neither of the defenses can pick it up, and it goes offside.
All right, I'm gonna call the Oceanic game is starting right now live, so I'll keep you posted on that.
All right, here we go. Niagara dumping it.
All right, I'm
Got
gonna
to
point
dump it
out.
to go on the 4-on-4 here. And here it is, the 4-on-4 for 1 minute. And Ottawa skating it over. Try to skate center. And Deacon around, but Niagara, not to be fooled, will take it the other way. Niagara dumps it into the zone.
Good defensive play there.
Very
Keep
good
safe.
defensive play. And here we go, Ottawa skating it the other way. Good defense in the neutral zone,
Yeah.
but that's going to go for icing. 22 seconds left. And it's
It seems
power
tight
play
in
time.
the
What the
middle
heck
zone
is
right now.
going on here? We've got the streamer in the bench for some reason.
Yeah, that's a glitch.
This is EA. This is EA at work right here.
Yep.
Good job, EA. Well-made game. You suck. I can't see anything through the heads of anyone. So I
it's
cannot.
got it now.
I mean, right now, I mean, I've got Ottawa skating it over, and they're going to try to dump it out to get that guy back in, but it doesn't look like they did. They're going to just skate it around and try for a shot on net, and nothing. Ottawa keeping it in the zone. They're going to dump it in behind the net. Try to come on. Comes across. Score! Just letting them get the inside zone. Some terrible defense. Of course, one of the defenders for Niagara was in the bench for some reason, and that leads to the 67 score, which is a tough break for Niagara.
Tough break, really tough break.
No
But I mean,
defense there in the center, just letting him skate right across, and nothing the goalie can do about that.
oh yeah, and the goalie got deep, very, very good as well.
Yep.
That was a sick move, cutting in the middle.
But you can blame that goal on EA. I mean, let's
Oh,
let's
yeah,
be
for
honest.
sure,
There's no
for sure.
defense in the middle because our defense is sitting on the bench.
I don't know
Absolutely
if they can-
terrible.
I don't know if they can contest that.
There's nothing that the league can do about that.
No.
I mean,
So.
contest it all you want, but the league can't do anything about the game screwing up. No rules broken. Here we go. Ottawa, some fancy work in their zone. Finally gets it over the blue line, but some good defense by Niagara. And looks for the wrap, but can't get it. Gets hit immediately. That was an excellent hit.
Oh, crushed.
Little play behind the zone, trying to get the cycle game going. Niagara's there, not letting them get the center. And a shot on and a score. Oh my goodness. Short side score from the blue
Wow.
line.
Through traffic too. That was
Through
a
traffic.
well-placed shot. It was
Very
an
very
aim.
well placed shot. And Niagara finds themselves down 2-0. Here we go.
It seems like those two penalties at the beginning of the game like got them rattled a bit. They need to shake it up.
They need to shake that off and get back in this game. They absolutely can. Ottawa, it's still very early. I mean, we haven't even finished the first, so Niagara should keep their heads up. But they've got to get it out of the zone, and they've got to get the breakout passes going. Here it is. Ottawa's defense is just too much. They take it right back, and it's going straight up the center. No defense back. Oh, and nice back check by the forwards to get back. But Ottawa not allowing the Niagara Ice Dogs to get the blue line.
Oh, they're swarming them at the blue line. They gotta try to dump it and chase it. They can't do that fancy plays. It's not
Some
working.
good forecheck by Niagara, but it's just not enough. But Ottawa taking it the other way, slaps it on net, and goaltender ready this time.
I got the other game. It's 11 minutes in the first period. It's 0-0, and Rimouski's on a power play right now. A minute 20 left on the power play. They're set it. Oh, there's a goal right there. 1-0 Rimouski.
Rimouski up 1-0, and Niagara finally gaining the zone. Uh, Getting the cycle game going. Defense in the center. Nice shot and a block in front. And they get it right back. Take a shot and a nice save by the goaltender. He passes it out. That was bad. Should not have done that. Niagara grabs it right back. And they're going to take another shot on net that does not go through the defense. And another penalty from Niagara. They got to stay out of the box if they want to get back in this game.
But that's a tough call, though. That was a tough call. The guy had the puck.
Very tough call, but it looked like a slashing, and that's going to do it for the first period. The Ottawa 67's up 2-0. Should be 1-0 if it wasn't for EA.
So I'm in the other game right now. It's 8:34. I think it's Venelix that scored the goal on the power play. A nice cross crease play. And now Charlottetown just put a bit of pressure. Now Rimouski's out of their zone, and they're going to set up in the zone, in the offensive zone. Oh, nice play by Charlottetown. They're coming up the zone. They're in the offensive zone right now. In the corner, still got it. Cycling the puck down to the D. Back to the corner. They're trying to cross crease, but it's defended. Rimouski's back up 3-on-2. They're setting up in the corner. Cross crease. Big save by the goalie. That was crazy save right there. Goalie just saved the goal.
In this game, Ottawa absolutely dominating the offensive zone. 3 minutes 45 seconds to a minute 27. In the penalties from Niagara, just killing them. Absolutely killing them. They've got to cut that down, or if they want to get back in this game. So here we go, face off at center ice.
You can't play a whole period short-handed. It kills all your
Oh,
momentum, and then
absolutely. And they start the second short-handed as well. So here we go. Ottawa skating it into the zone. Some good defense from and a wrap, and that's it. 3-0. And again the power play getting the better of Niagara.
Yep. It's gonna kill them if they keep doing that. And Rimouski scored, so it's 2-0 Rimouski.
Here we go, Ottawa skating it in the zone, and a nice poke check by the defense, and I am frozen. Here we go, I'm back. And Ottawa still with the puck. Goes for a cross crease, manual slapper, does not get it, but gets the puck, tries to skate it in. There's a lot of red shirts sitting in front of that net. And they try to dump it in deep and unable to. Ottawa taking it the other way. It is 1-on-4 and they can't get through Niagara. But Niagara unable to dump it out of the zone. A dive in the offensive zone. That is against the rules.
Yep.
It's a good thing it did not affect play. Here we go. Niagara throwing it around the boards. Ottawa able to keep it, but Niagara gets it right back. Gets the breakout pass, but unable to get around the defense of Ottawa. Ottawa covering that blue line very well, not allowing Niagara to get any chances in the zone.
Yeah, they really can't get nothing going, and it's 4-0 for Rimouski. 33 seconds in the first period left.
Jeez,
it's a blowout.
It's a hell of a game right there. Niagara finally gets it in. A nice shot on net and a good save by Ottawa. You finally get a decent looking shot, but it does not get through the goaltender of Ottawa.
Yeah, Ottawa's goalie has been well placed. I didn't have much to do, but he's been there when it mattered.
And Ottawa taking it back over. A nice poke check in the neutral zone off the blue line, but Ottawa gets it right back. But he's met by the defense of Niagara immediately. Niagara trying to get it out of the zone, and they do. Taking it over the blue line and a nice breakout pass. Skating it over, back skating, trying to get that cross crease, short side score!
That's it.
There it is. Maybe
that's the first time I see Niagara do a nice breakout.
Yeah, they finally got over the blue line and a good shot on net, short side on Ottawa. So maybe that opened the floodgates and Niagara can get back in this, but not with that type of shot. And Ottawa trying to get the breakout. Nice defense by Niagara. Niagara going to chase it into the corner. They lose it immediately. Ottawa gets it back. They're going to shoot, and a nice save by the goaltender for Niagara.
Whoa, big save. That was clutch.
Very,
Let's
very
go with that
clutch
one.
defense meeting him at the blue line. He gets through. A good save by the goaltender. Passes it back out. And again, Niagara unable to get over the blue line. And that's going to go. That is not offsides, but unable to do anything with it. Ottawa going the other way.
Just
Ottawa
remember that
deking
Niagara goalie's keeping them in the
and
game right
try
now.
for another wrap met behind the net by the
Oof.
defense, and that was a hell of a hit.
Big hit.
Here we go.
There's been a lag out in the other game, so we're waiting for it to come back on.
All right, so here we go. And bad decision by the defense there. Ottawa gets it right back, but another nice hit behind the net. They're not going to allow that wrap to happen again. Niagara already feeling it. And almost a great rebound. And we have a breakaway. Here we go. Blue on a breakaway shorthand. Nice glove save.
Big save. Nice move, big save. They needed that one though.
They absolutely needed that goal, and they were unable to do it. Defense right hot on the heels, and Niagara keeping it in. A nice shot on net. Looked like it rebounded off a defender. Good save by the goaltender. And Ottawa's taking it the other way. They go over the blue line, and my son is mad. They get the center ice, and a nice save by the goaltender. If you went backhand, that was a score. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. But at the same time, this goalie's maybe he's in their head now because he's been 3 great saves back to back to back now. So
Absolutely.
maybe they're thinking too much right now.
Niagara is passing it up. They finally get the center ice, but Ottawa, and they grab it right back. They're going to take a shot on and a nice save. It gets through with all that in front of the net. Defense going to skate it in, take a slap shot, miss. Just Niagara finally pounding it on net. And that's exactly what they need to do. They need to get shots. They need to get good shots, and they need to get bodies in front of the net.
Yeah, they're starting to sustain some pressure right now. That's
Another nice save by Niagara.
nice. The one thing I noticed is defensively, Ottawa's cramming the front of the net while Ice Dogs are letting more.
And a
open
rebound
space.
score off the face-off. Tough.
There you go.
Tough. He made the first save, unable to make the second one, and we got 6 seconds left in the second. Ottawa up 4-1.
That's
And-
exactly what I was talking about. This
And
guy was-
another penalty.
Oh,
This time
my
from
God.
Ottawa. So maybe Niagara can take advantage of that coming into the third, down 3. Some life from Niagara in the end of that period. Just one tough goal let in off the rebound. Maybe Niagara has enough to get back into this.
Yeah, but it's gonna be hard. That breakaway save was huge. I mean, they should have scored on that to make it 3-2. After that, you're like kind of like struggling to get back into it, and you get scored on a little rebound like that, and it kills you.
I mean, let's give credit. Let's give the credit where the credit is due. That was absolutely due to the defense of Ottawa getting back and shutting him down to only be able to go one side, and then from then it was just the goalie being in position.
Yeah, keeping him on one side. That's what you got to do. Play that
And here we
goalie
go.
side.
Niagara wins the face-off. They're going to take it into the zone. This is the first actual real power play. Let's see if they can keep it and not get another penalty themselves. Defense going to take it over. They skate back around. He's looking for that. He's looking for that pass and passes it to the D. A slap shot on, very weak, and immediately grabbed by Ottawa. It looks like Ottawa's offside. They're going to have to come back and reset. Niagara taking it up. Nice breakout pass. They take it over the blue line. Try to get a shot on. It goes wide, but recovered by the defense and stolen. But good wherewithal to be back. Dekes him out of his shoes, but cannot get past the goaltender.
Oh, what a save!
And another cross crease. Nice save.
Again, this goal.
Niagara's goalie keeping it in it, and Ottawa takes another penalty after killing off the first one.
They got to score now. The goalie made 2 big saves. They got to score. No doubt.
They got to ride that and score here, but they are unable to get through the defense of Ottawa again. And Ottawa going to go the other way. And another rule broken. Niagara diving in the offensive zone. They're going to draw a penalty, but anything that is scored on this does not count.
It's one each though. Huh? It was Ottawa that dove before, I think, if I
Yes,
remember
but that
correctly.
did not affect any play. You gotta give it back. If you dive in the offensive zone, you've got to give the puck to the opponent and then skate back to your blue line. So Niagara coming back over. They're going to skate over the blue line, dump it in, dump and chase. It finally works. They've been trying this all game. They finally get it back, try for shorthand, short side, unable to score there. But they keep control. It's going to go across to the defense. Defense, nice cross crease. Oh, what a save!
Oh.
And unable to get the shot off the rebound, but that was an open net and unable to get the shot off for
Can't say
was
they're not
Niagara.
trying. Can't say they're not trying.
Ottawa trying to kill this penalty, and they do, but Niagara's on a 2-on-1, shorthand, short side, score, and here we go, 4-2, we have a game, folks.
There's a game right there. Let's remember those saves from that guy, Niagara goalie.
Absolutely, no matter what happens in this game, you cannot blame the goaltender for it. The goaltender absolutely keeping them in it, and that's going to go offside. Here we go, face off over the blue line. Niagara loses it to Ottawa. Ottawa, nice breakout pass. And they're going to come over and be met by 4 Ice Dogs. Some D to D in the defensive zone. Nice try on the bank pass. Unable to corral it is the right wing. And Ottawa, some fancy skate work, I should say. And a nice pass off the backboards. Tries for a wrap. And again, Niagara not going to be fooled twice. Niagara skating it up. They got a nice breakout pass. It's met by 3 67s, and it goes the other way.
Yeah,
Some good blue line D by Niagara.
Ice Dog. Big game.
They try for the dump and chase, but the defense is too quick. They're going to get back. They're going to get the breakout pass and another pass, but it's offside. Some good blue line D as we've seen all game from Ottawa, and it doesn't look like they're going to let off. 10 minutes to score 2 is Niagara, and they're going to take it and skate it and dump it, but it looks like it might be offside. No, it's not. And a wrap. No, does not wrap it. Tries for the short side score and unable to get it. Ottawa trying to get out of the zone. Some good forecheck by Niagara, but they finally do get it over. And they lose it in the neutral zone. Niagara with the forecheck, getting it over, taking it in. He's going to take it alone. Passes it around the boards, up to the defense. Defense going to skate it to the center. Get it, nice. Oh, and tries for the rebound. Does unable to connect with that puck. If he does, that's a score, and it's 4-3. Niagara with plenty of chances, just not able to get what they want done. Niagara going to skate it back the other way. Tries to pass it across, but some good neutral zone defense. But they do finally get it over. They're going to dump it around. Nope. Ottawa there to meet the puck. And they're going to try to go the other way. A good stick lift and a good forecheck by Niagara. Keeps it in the zone.
They're putting pressure right now. They're pushing and they're giving all they got.
Niagara does not want to go this early in the series. And a nice shot on. Cannot get the tip in front. And a good save by Ottawa. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Time's running out. Time's running out, but we got a face-off in the zone. Niagara tries to tie it up, unable to get it. Ottawa grabs it, but nice backhand save!
Oh my God!
Niagara trying everything they can to keep themselves in this game. Their LG life on the line at this point, and they are trying their asses off to get back in this. Here we go. We got it in the zone. They're going to do some fancy footwork. You don't have a whole lot of time. You got to score 2. You got 1 minute left. Got to get that puck back. Unable to get out of the zone is Ottawa. They're going to keep it. Niagara, cross, slap shot. Nice defense. Gets it right back. Tries her shot on. Goes wide. And that goes back out of the zone. You got to get something going, Niagara. Don't pass it to the Ottawa 67s. And they're going to dump it in deep. Ottawa just playing the kill game here.
And
they're going to just keep passing it back in the defensive zone. Some good defense. It's going to go the other way, but they only got 20 seconds. They're going to dump it, ice it, and they're going to beat the icing. No, they did not. Wow!
Oh,
You got that
nice
wrong,
reversal
EA.
call.
You got that wrong. Here we go. Back in the zone. Defense going to skate it up. Got the outlet. Got it. Unable to keep it. Good blue line D from Ottawa. The blue line D from Ottawa is the reason why they are going to win this game. That's it.
Yeah,
This game is over. That blue line D from Ottawa was absolutely clutch all game, and
as
Niagara
well.
gonna try to get one more shot on.
But the trick is that was a five-man defense at the blue line. That's the secret. They were just
Absolutely.
like those five
And
guys
Ottawa
there.
gonna skate it up and kill the time. Maybe get one shot on net, and it goes wide, and that's it. That's the
Uh,
series.
Good game. That was a good game. The penalties, my friend,
The
killed
penalties
Niagara.
penalties killed Niagara. 6 minutes in penalties. Well, Ottawa took 8 minutes. They ended up taking a lot at the end, trying to get the defense going. Niagara able to get something going at the end. Seemed like they had some life. Unable to get some good open net shots off. Uh, but 67s pull this series out, and they will move on, I believe, to face North Bay.
Oh, that's gonna be a six series. That's pretty crazy. I got the Rimouski game right here. After two periods, it's 5-0 Rimouski. So I guess that's who we're facing for the next round. It's not over yet, but you know, it's
Yep.
I'm looking at the game, and Charlottetown just doesn't look like they're able to do anything. And I don't know which lineup they put. I don't know if they put the Geno Elite line that just crushed Rimouski last game, but they're not doing anything. Plus, there was a big controversy in Rimouski with Barcode not being there for a game, and I don't know if you heard all about that. And Barcode is playing defense right now, so I don't know what's up with that.
Wow. Barcode on defense. That's definitely interesting.
So they put their big lineup. They put Kucherov with Vanilix, and they got Barcode on the almost 6-0
I'm
on
gonna
the
go
power
ahead.
play
I'm
right
gonna
here.
go ahead and bring you that game. Uh, and
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the buffer right now and then you tell me when you're on. It's
right
the
now,
Rimouski
what am I looking at here? I'm looking at the wrong thing. Give me a second,
Rimouski
guys. Let me.
3-on-1.
I'm not seeing a stream.
There's a guy that's just jammed in the net like it's a big glitch. He had his skate stuck in the net
Which
and he
which
couldn't
stream
move.
am I looking at here, Big Mo?
Let me check it out. It's Ant ANTH 94 hockey, and it's now 6-0. So this game is a blowout. Ant 94 hockey.
Here we
That's
go. I got that game up.
got it. There you go.
Too many fucking burritos, man.
So we've got it's 5-0. I'm gonna have to go ahead and
It's
mute this
6-0
stream. You
now.
don't want to hear
Six.
anything. It's 6-0. 6-0. We're in the third. Am I correct?
Yeah, in the third period. Yeah.
All right. So that's gonna go for offside. Islanders, they've got their work cut out for them if they want to try to get back into this game.
I think it's gonna get nasty now till the end of the game.
Here we go. Rimouski wins that draw, takes it over the blue line, cross crease, nice try, unable to get the shot off, and
That's
Rimouski
their
going to take it
play.
behind the
That's their
net,
play. That's the
passes
play
it
they like to do.
back down. Islanders trying to get that puck behind the net, unable to do so, and Oceanic pass it out to the defense. Nobody covering the defense. Backhand. What the score? Wow. A weak backhand from the defense tipped in. That's tough. So it's 7-0. This series is over by all by all means here. Ottawa gonna try for the wrap and a good save by the Islanders.
And
Kind
the
of
other
wish
thing
kind of wish I had another
Rim-
game to give you guys because this is absolutely boring. 7-0 game.
the thing that's interesting is that Rimouski was telling everybody that the series was done and the Islanders were gonna win because there was a big turmoil
Can,
yesterday
can I get
inside
can
the
I get
building.
a what the score on a T-shirt? Says Mitty. You can print any T-shirt you want, man. Go ahead and use my face. I'll allow it.
Big save by the goalie. Is the goalie Korean? They put a crazy lineup there.
Oh, and a
Oh
backhand
wow,
score.
that's like his 10th goal of the game.
My goodness,
That's Vanillix.
this game is absolutely boring.
I thought it was Vanillix, but it ain't. I know Vanillix had a bunch of goals. The line is Kucherov, Vanillix. They got Barcode on D, and I think Goncho on the center. That's a good lineup.
Here we go. Islanders Islanders gonna try to get something going here. At this point, 9 goals in 7 minutes is not absolutely impossible, but
Gotta be proud though.
oh
They gotta
man,
stay proud.
they gotta stay proud. Don't allow a shutout. Let's do this. No shutout. No shutout. Let's get the chant going. No shutout.
No shot. There's 10 right there. No, oof. No, no shutout or 10 goals. We want either or.
All right, Midi, I get 10% of all sales. Oh man, and it's just, oh, this is just terrible.
Kucherov.
Absolutely terrible. What is it? Is it 10-0 now?
It's I think it was 4. I think it's 9 now.
9-0. Oh,
Yeah, it's a joke, but I don't understand because Charlottetown didn't put their Geno Elite lineup. Maybe he couldn't play, but in my opinion, that's their best player. That's
and
their best line.
even their late shot can't go in the net.
No.
Islanders can't get anything going here.
Feel bad for Jay Blob.
Unpossible is actually a word, Midi.
Jay Blob's
Look
a
it
cool
up.
guy and the GM party and everything. I feel bad for him, but they had a good season. They were a tough team to beat. Kind of scared of Rimouski now. They got a lot of offense. They beat us 8-6 last game we played. We played them.
I actually played for the Rimouski in my little. Oh, and here we go! No shutout.
No shutout.
No shutout. I actually played for Rimouski in my little trip around the CHL at the beginning of the season.
Okay.
And they were a great team. They were a fun team to play with. They absolutely were. I was sad that I had to leave them. But you know, things happen for a reason.
I mean, they got great weapons. They got Vanillix, that's good. Barcode, Kucherov. They got Korean.
I got traded to Rimouski the same week that Barcode got traded to Rimouski.
Okay.
And the Islanders just gonna break rules here.
Bam. Big hit. Yeah, it's just gonna get nasty now. I guess no.
Yeah,
You're gonna see some big hits and 4-on-1s.
But at least the Islanders can say they did not give up the shutout, right? I mean, it's small victories, right? And some nice saves by the goaltender there, to end the what looks like the end of the game. They're going to try to cherry pick and get another goal here, but this game is done. It is not, a delayed penalty here from Islanders, and just goaltender skating out. They've just absolutely given up at this point. 10-1. I mean, obviously there were 5 seconds left. There's no way to score anymore. Might as well just bring your goaltender out to try to hit the skater, right? Oh, why not?
But let's wait and see if there's a forfeit. Because we can't rule those out.
Oh my goodness, there's been so many complaints this season. So there it is. Rimouski moving on. We've got the 67s moving on.
We don't know about the Wheat Kings.
We don't know about the Sarnia Sting or the Brandon Wheat Kings. I'm very interested in that Sarnia Sting game, mostly because if Sarnia wins, we play Sarnia.
Nice. I'll try to get you some news on that. It sucks that they don't put streams on Game 7s. I mean, it should almost be mandatory.
I mean, everybody's worried about their connection and their lag issues. I say get better internet. Yeah, Erie moves on. Sarnia loses. I just got that.
Nice.
So it looks like it is going to be. Let me bring you guys the matchups real quick. here in the CHL. Obviously, these are all unofficial matchups because pending, forfeits or what have you. Right now, we've got the North Bay Battalion versus the Ottawa 67s, the Petes versus the Frontenacs. That is the OHL East matchups. You got the Windsor Spitfire facing off against the Lake Erie Otters, the Kitchener Rangers facing against the Sudbury Wolves.
That's an interesting series because Sudbury Wolves have been getting better, and we played them like just a club game the other day, and their defensive system is really good. So I'm interested in that series for sure.
Oh, absolutely. So you got the Raiders, the Prince Albert Raiders, versus the Pats, the Wheat Kings versus the Lethbridge Hurricanes.
Is that done?
It looks like it has been posted. The Wheat Kings won 4 games to 2.
There you go.
So it does look like they did win in Game 6 and did not go Game 7. The next series is the Kelowna Rockets versus the Warriors, the Cheaters. Then you've got the Kamloops versus the Giants, the Winterhawks. Yep. Then over to the Q, which is a little harder. It's going to be the Drummondville versus the Hotline Bling. Sorry, we'll call them Hotline Bling versus the Val-d'Or. I don't know French.
Val-d'Or Foreurs.
There we go. The Drakkar versus the Screaming Eagles. The St. John's Sea Dogs versus the Moncton Wildcats. Well, wait.
No, the Drakkars are.
My bad. The Drakkar versus Rimouski. The Sea Dogs versus Screaming Eagles. The Titans versus the Moncton Wildcats.
And that series, the Titan versus the Moncton, like I don't know, people tell me Titans are not that good, but every time we played them, they played us tough defensively. So it's gonna be a defensive battle. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Titan can take it from Moncton. I'm going to take Moncton for the series, but I wouldn't be surprised for an upset there. And for the Screaming Eagles against the Sea Dogs, that's interesting as well. But I think the Sea Dogs are going to get through. I think Drummondville is going to get through, and we're obviously going to get through. I don't want to jinx ourselves, but it's going to be a good series though because they played us tough all year long in Rimouski.
All right, and to answer your question, Tabernac, yes, I will post this to the site in a separate forum. But for now, that is all we have for you for this live commentary. Until next week, from myself and Big Mo LG.
What's up?
Keep away.
Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me.